Why do brides wear white? Most people think it's because white represents purity, but the real story is much more surprising, and it started as a royal fashion statement. Today, the white wedding dress feels like a universal tradition. A bride in white walking down the aisle is one of the most iconic images in weddings worldwide. But for most of history, brides didn't wear white at all. In fact, wearing white on your wedding day was considered impractical, even strange. So how did white become the color for brides everywhere? Let's go back in time. For centuries, there was no such thing as a wedding dress. Brides simply wore the nicest dress they owned, often in bright colors that showed off wealth and status. In medieval Europe, noble brides sometimes wore red, blue, or gold, colors that symbolized power, prosperity, and fertility. The fabric mattered more than the color. Silk, velvet, and furs were considered a display of status. Common brides wore their best Sunday dress, regardless of color. White, on the other hand, was rare. It was hard to keep clean, expensive to produce, and not seen as practical for a big feast where there might be wine, mud, and lots of food being served. While Queen Victoria gets the credit for popularizing white, she wasn't the first royal bride to wear it. Princess Philippa of England wore a white tunic with ermine fur when she married in 1406. Mary, Queen of Scots, famously wore white in 1559, but at the time, white was also the color of mourning in France, so her choice shocked many people. These early examples were exceptions, not the rule. Most brides still wore colors. The real turning point came in 1840, when Queen Victoria married Prince Albert. Instead of wearing the traditional royal silver gown, she wore a white silk satin dress trimmed with Honiton lace. This choice was bold. White was not the obvious choice for royalty, but it made a fashion statement. Queen Victoria's wedding was one of the first widely publicized royal weddings, with paintings and illustrations shared all across Europe. The image of the young queen in her white gown spread quickly, and women began to copy the look. For the Victorians, white symbolized wealth and social standing more than purity. It showed that a family could afford a dress that would only be worn once, and that they had servants to keep it clean. Over time, writers and magazines began connecting white with innocence and purity, and that meaning stuck. By the late 1800s, white wedding dresses had become the fashion norm in Europe and North America. When photography became more common, white looked beautiful in black and white photos, which further encouraged brides to wear it. Hollywood films in the 1930s and 40s helped cement the white wedding dress as a cultural expectation. And after World War II, the booming economy made it easier for more women to afford special gowns. Today, many cultures around the world still follow this tradition, though others, like in India and China, have their own rich wedding color traditions, often using red for good luck. So why do brides wear white? It's not just about purity. It's about fashion, history, and a royal choice that changed the wedding industry forever. Now, wearing white is a symbol of celebration, of marking a once-in-a-lifetime event. But many brides today are also embracing color, choosing pink, champagne, or even black dresses to express individuality. What about you? Would you wear classic white or choose a bold color for your wedding? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating history videos.